My name is Jenks.
Oh my god, we already saw
Detective
this.
Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine.
We saw this
a PhD
already.
student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder.
So guys, was it murder?
Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her
It doesn't
blood,
do anything.
along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was
her face
driving
looks so
license
fake.
found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system.
Morphine?
Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand.
Morphine.
Both were interviewed following Kate's
Did it
death,
spell morphine
but
wrong?
neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance
Alright, later,
themselves
Stanzy.
and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control.
So they're like
Ryan is
Scientology?
married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion.
Can say the George and the
One of
Dragon.
Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting.
George and the Dragon
sergeant
seems like a pretty cool
interviewing
pub,
him
yeah.
Noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death.
I read a book as a
Makes
kid called The
him
Dragon and the
first
George.
person I want to
It was
see
real
tonight.
good.
It's time for some answers.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's put on our spectacle or monocle. Our let's get out our magnifying glass, because I can't imagine a detective not like looking at everything through a magnifying glass. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigation button to see Jenks investigate. Click the interview icon to see your collected items, which include both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try to use the icon. Try the use icon. Okay. Left down West Street, go ahead to the pub, or go right up North Lane. What's the map look like? Where am I? I think I'm here, maybe? No, Rebecca's I'm here. Who did he say he wanted to talk to first? The boyfriend. Which is Eden... Yeah, Simon and Emma. We want to talk to the boyfriend first. Them shoes, though. Knock for Simon, return... Oh, okay.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's so needlessly suspicious.
If you want, Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take apart this murderer. It's clear he's a murderer. He's killed many, many, many people. So we just need to get a confession. I'll just turn my book and be like, sign on the line that you murdered everyone, and that'll be GG. Okay, your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about, and then click ask and see what Jenks see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Okay. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath it. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Add 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Okay. Kate's driver's license was found on the bank of the lead near Kate's body with a piece of tape attached. Okay. Kate Vine's body was found in the woods late. Okay, let's ask about this.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting.
Objection!
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
You're a liar.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
Oh shit, I just realized.
I'm aware of that.
This could get
She
loud.
would
Hang on, guys.
come drunk to meetings sometimes.
Let me turn it up a bit.
She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, give me one more sec here. Turn this down and this up. Okay, now we should be a little better. Sorry, my audio levels were all funky. Okay. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only knew Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Okay. So... let's ask about the driver's license. Wait. Okay. Let's ask about the driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think
That's
so.
sketchy,
I've
like...
seen it before.
That's it? Doesn't know anything about the license. Objection! Your Honor, I object. Where's Dark Souls 3 review? Not till the 1st of March. There's an embargo on it. This guy is Sketch City. Sketch City? Population? You. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. So if I click this, Simon has only known Kate for 3 months. Doesn't know anything about the license. Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's visit Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Have you ever played an Ace Attorney game? I have, yes. So is it true that Brandon beat every boss one try? Totally. Yeah, that's yes. Totally true. Absolutely. He's a liar, Ty. Kill him. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
He's so
Oh,
goofy.
she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
Why?
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But
Same.
I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her
He's
PhD.
so like, he reminds me of the Grinch cartoon. He's just so like wild. Oh, just how wild was Kate? Okay. Last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem at college. Didn't see.
Welcome to the Scrub Club.
Schley!
It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Schley, for the 10-month resub. Damn. That is a huge resub. No, I love how over the top, like Inspector Gadget this guy is. He's the game wouldn't be nearly as good right out of the gate if he wasn't so like super just like his, I don't know, it's crazy. They picked a good actor, even if the other people, so far there's nothing cringe about this. It's just kind of funny. My girlfriend tried to comment that this is similar mechanics-wise to Ace Attorney, but she said Ace Ventura instead. She should log out on and get in the chat, in my opinion. Ace Ventura, that works too. Okay. I saw Kate in the library. If I click one of these, it doesn't let me ask her about it. Okay, didn't see Kate very often. Didn't see Kate very often. Kate appeared her usual self. Okay, what about the driver's license?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't think Kate had lost her driver's license. Okay, so you can compare stuff like from... I'm heading out. I stopped for a few hours ago to watch some H1Z1 and ended up neglecting my essay. Oh, sorry about that, Giraffe Jesus, but have yourself a good night, and we'll see you again soon. That's it. She must be guilty. Throw the book at her. Well, thanks, Emma. Hey, I'm back. I was taking a nap. I needed it because I was exhausted from school. No problem, Bolt. Welcome back. Should you ask her about her drinking to see if one of them is lying? Yeah, that's... Kate had a drinking problem. Argumentative at college. Appeared her usual self. See, the thing is, he's like, didn't see Kate very often. But then, like... She had a drink problem. Argumentative at college. Appeared her usual self. Like, what does that mean? Okay, I'm guessing something like it'll... Oh yeah, you guys can't see this because it's behind my head. But I'm guessing something here will light up. Okay, so if I go back to visit
That's
Simon,
all for the moment. Thank you.
am I able to cross-reference? Or cross... What is it? Cross... Not reference. Cross-examine? Cross-interrogate?
Welcome to the Scrub Club.
Virgil!
It fills you with determination.
Virgil, 23 years, has subscribed for 23 years. No, thank you, Virgil. Damn, that Virgil, though. Cross-examine, that's the one. Okay, only known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. So nothing here seems contradictory.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm just gonna keep jumping back and forth. I did sub for 23 years. Thank you, Virgil. Oh man. Does Jenks have a Moleskin Dark Souls notebook? He does not. Hey, cuddly emo bunny. So I don't think there's any contradictions yet. Neither of them know about the driver's license. All of this seems normal. Her usual self, argumentative, drinking problem, didn't see Kate very often. Last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. Yeah, none of these seem like... Okay, so let's get...
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Do you like scary stories? I love scary stories.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
The boyfriend said she was outgoing and cheerful, and but she said her usual self was argumentative and wild. I didn't... Yeah, but can you... You can't make a contradiction between two different people, can you? Or can you? He's Nelson's favorite? Wait, who's Nelson's favorite? Am I able to take one thing one person said and another thing another person said and like be like, ha! Objection! Or it has to be something that one person said, like, I think. You have to catch them contradicting themselves. Okay, so we know one of them is not quite telling the truth, and that's fine. Alright, back to Woods Lane. Alright, let's go back to the map. I like the map as opposed to walking up and down the street. It makes more sense. So, we talked to them. We could talk to the Atlas people. Let's go find out where the body was found. Go left in the woods. Go to the jetty. Go left further into the woods. Let's go look at the jetty. I think he means me because Nelson keeps calling me a fucker and he won't call Reloaded a fucker. Oh, I see. I get you now. So I had a Canadian friend that was watching abroad in England and he told me that he saw the guy with the hat at a theater. Thing is, that getup is not the guy's character. It's what he actually wears. Really? Holy shit, that guy's... That's pretty legit. Ty, you should listen to Mr. Creepypasta on YouTube. The stories he reads are so good. I could do that. If you should tweet that at me, Calamite, so that I don't forget. Damn, Jinx, back at it again with the black dress shoes. God damn it, Geistra. Go back to the junction. Okay, what are we looking at?
It's like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well, truly wedged in.
Are you gonna not do anything about that, or... I guess I need an item to unwedge the jewelry. Oh. Oops. I clicked a hint accidentally. Didn't even know that's what that was, but it did give me an idea. Let's go back to Eden Lodge and poke around a little. I totally accidentally cheated.
Trusting leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Oh, I just stole that fucking sly grin. Okay, well, we just stole their screwdriver from them, and now we're gonna go back to the jetty. A pen. He could have dug it out with his pen, but, you know. How do I use an item?
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
It's a bird. Okay. Now let's go question those nerds about this. Let's see if we can catch them. Let's talk to Emma first.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Aha. Oh, I can ask about all of these things. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's ask about the pendant.
Ever seen this?
He's so...
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
If you didn't know her at all, why are you giving her necklaces? Alright, let's ask about other things. Well, actually... how do I see... Freedom necklace card? How do I see... Oh, here we go. So what I can do is I can say... Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Necklace called a freedom necklace. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. But then, if I go back here, and she said, didn't see Kate very often. No, that's not considered a thing. British. Can I keep this? No. Okay, well, let's ask about the unlocked bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay. How do I ask? Can you ask about the screwdriver? Oh. It isn't worth asking Emma about the screwdriver.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So we know she's murdered someone. But we don't know how many someones she's murdered.
Thank you.
Let's go talk to
Probably
Simon.
be back later.
He does have a moleskin. That's really funny. Okay. Simon, you fuck. What do you know about the unlocked bicycle?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
We caught him with the lie. Tie your hair is enabling me? Wait, for what? Eating some nerds candy I got a while back because Ty's hair made me hungry for nerds. It's very colorful. So that's a lie. But how do I, if that, would I go back and talk to Emma and be like, yo, you lied? Whopper! Thanks, Whopper. Because she said it was his, she said that his cousin used, oh wait, no, not his cousin. She said it was his cousin's bike, but he uses it to get to work. I messed up. Damn. Simon looks 40, not 18 months out of college. I'm just waiting for that to update. Whopper, $20. Here, Ty, have some money, nerd. Opie. Thank you, Whopper. Man, I hope you're having a great night. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we know what the bike is for. Screwdriver doesn't matter. Unlock bicycle. Let's talk about the bottles.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I'm at homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Oh, did you see that pensive stare? You don't really see James that often. I think you're lying. I think you and James have, I think you guys may or may not be running a mafia out of your little village. That's the look I got. That look was the mafia look. It's like, do you see him? No, I don't see him other than when we sit down and, you know, organize crime and whatnot. Okay, so box full bottles. Let's do the pendant. Oh. Freedom necklace card.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Ty, you think everyone is lying? Because they are. They're all murdering. They're all lying murderers. And it's just, I just need to catch him in a lie so I can pull my gun and, even though nobody in the UK has a gun. Is this in the UK? It's in the UK, right? So I just can't, we just gotta catch him in a lie so we can pull out our whistle and fucking blow our whistle at them while screaming, I object, and the police cops are coming. The real police cops are coming, but we're getting there. Okay, so Simon's homebrew. Simon told Jenks about his homebrew.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
A girl is murdered. Hey man, what's with the bottles? Oh yeah, you know, homebrew and stuff. You're with the mafia. I knew it. Case closed. Yeah. What if Jenks is the lying murderer? Maybe.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
So what you're saying is you're allergic to fun. Okay. Okay, you old witch. I'm kidding. Wine is okay. But I think she's lying. Keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Simon uses the bike to get to work. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine and hates spirits. She weighs as much as a duck. What does that mean? She can't see ghosts. Okay, hang on. We're catching her right now. Freedom necklace. I just realized the chat is in like the most awkward spot. Let me move it over here and then bring it down, and maybe a bit like bigger. Yeah, let's put the chat down here. That way you guys can see the rest of the screen. So for anyone that doesn't understand what this box behind me is, this is where you put the two contradictions. You put one thing here, and then you put the other thing like here. So here and here, and then presumably they transform, and then you get to win. But I don't know how to do that yet. Okay. Kate's driver's license. Doesn't think Kate had lost her driver's license. Doesn't like beer. Bottles belong to Simon. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Okay, I don't think we've caught them in a lie yet. Not yet.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
No, there's several other suspects. We're only scratching the surface right now. But you know, we'll get there. Okay, replay. I think we talked about all of this. Replay.
Be back later on if that's okay.
I'm like the worst investigator because I'm gonna go find a clue and immediately come back and just grill them both until. Oh, I'm the worst. I am the worst. Okay. So we've covered that. Now, when we got here.
Welcome to the Scrub Club.
Gaming Freak.
It fills you with determination.
29 months. Yeah, that's real big. That's real big. Thank you, Gaming Freak, for the 29-month resub. My internet may be dog shit tonight, but my love isn't. Aw, Gaming Freak. Holy shit, man. That's huge. Thank you so much. There's a clearing, but nothing here. Okay, guys, we're gonna go talk to the people at Atlas.
Have to come back later, I think.
Alright. They locked their gate, which can only mean they're a suicide cult, and they're currently brewing the Kool-Aid. So we have to make sure we intercept that along the way. Okay, so that's where they are, blah, blah, blah. Is there anything here? Go right along the path. Is there anything up here? What did you find?
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
What? That's the key to the suicide cult. There's no use for the silver key here, you fucking liar. What? I said... But... Oh. So I can't even... Oh, rip. Wait. Breaking and entering. I was trying, but it's not... Oh, God. What is happening? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's go to Rebecca's pub. Rebecca doesn't seem like a very trustworthy name, so we're gonna go blow our whistle at her. Can you imagine if that's how it worked? Every time there's a contradiction, you just loudly blow your like billy whistle in someone's ear. Is it called a billy whistle? That's a billy club. What would the whistle be called? That's all like a police in the UK get, is like whistles and billy clubs, right? Oh, there's no one here. Wait. Sketch City. Can I unlock the pub door? Damn it! Okay, rip. Well then. They're called Jimmy whistles? Ty is the most professional Keystone Cop. I am. Okay, so Rebecca's pub is super sketch. Abbey Farm. What is this? Okay, nothing. What is... Call the chief? Head wet. Why would I call the chief? The post office. Go down behind Brandon House. Just to update, girl murdered mafia involves suicide cult. Glad I got cereal. We are all missing some. What we're all missing is some demons, and we got ourselves a Stephen King novel. Yeah, we're starting to figure out what this town, everyone's fucking haunted, guys. This is Silent Hill. It's just in a, you know, we just gotta uncover all the things. Now there's a post office here. Can I go there? Head right back to the center. Go down behind Brandon House. Go left down West Street. Can I unlock this? Where is the key? Nope. Emma hates spirits, though. That's true. That is truth. You are one piece of handsome pics. I'll give you that handsome pics. That's different. I don't think that's a compliment I've never gotten, but thank you. You're one piece of handsome pics. Is that like dialect? Is that like a specific dialect thing? But I'll take it. Okay, so we can't get into Rebecca's pub. Paul, Ryan, and Rand. How do I talk to these clowns? Presumably left. No. Call the chief. Head right up West Street. Where does that put me? Here. Then I want to go down behind Brandon House. Head right to the center. That's Rebecca's pub, but we can't knock on the door yet. Most handsome broccoli enthusiast. Means you were picked by handsome. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Body was found, blah blah. We got the thing. Simon and Emma are the only people that live in this village. That's what's happening. That's the problem. Everyone else is dead. They've killed everyone. That's what happened. That's what happened. They killed everyone. There's no one left in the town because Simon and Emma killed let's go throw the book at him, guys. We got like it's time to go
questions, if you don't mind.
The police cops are here. It's time to go to the graveyard. Okay, Simon's. There's nothing else I could talk to him about. Is there any contradictions? Broken pendant. Wait. Freedom necklace. That's not a thing.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He said he never saw her outside of Atlas, but then he saw her with the necklace at college. Yeah, and he said they were all drinking together. Yeah, he said they were all drinking together. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you liar. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas, but then Kate wore the necklace at college. Thinks Emma had it. No. Okay, so not that. Hang on. Only known Kate for 3 months. But then...
Aha.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialize with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas?
No.
Except for the time
didn't see her
he drank.
outside Atlas at all?
Didn't he say he drank with her?
No, not at all.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
All right, let's go. Aha! Stop lying to me, or I'll steal your bike tool. Oh shit! Hang on, I fucked up the chat screen. What is this? I like to imagine Ty's the main character standing in the middle of the road with his colored hair and a hat, ranting about everyone being dead. 10 out of 10 would solve a murder again. Yes, that's how you have to imagine it. I'm just like The clumsy detective trying to put all the pieces together about the murder cult. Okay, press the bell or go left to the restaurant. What's in the restaurant? Okay, so there's nothing here. He puts his fucking moleskin down. Ding!
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
Oh my god. That's the very embodiment of either nervousness
What's it
or
about?
attraction.
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Whoa.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Why did... What? What was that? I can't tell if...
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Whoa.
You can tell she had problems.
Rude.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
Break?
£20?
Is she crying?
Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Her eyes are so glassy. It's like she's holding back tears. I think my favorite part about this game so far is how all of the characters, because they're lying and they're all fucking full of shit and they're all like aliens possessed and the whole village is some crazy suicide cult that's just waiting for the abductions and shit, but how everyone tries to assume more lavish, like relaxed positions. They're just like, every time it cuts to one of them, they're like, yeah, I didn't know her. And then it's like the next one's like, and like every time, especially the fucking detective, what's his name, Jenks or whatever. Every time he's just like, how can I get more ridiculously like, yeah, like I don't know. I never, like, did you know Kate? Who are we talking about again? I'm so comfy. Like do you see how comfortable I am? That's anyway. I'm just a minor. I haven't even had anything to drink, surprisingly. Like, I feel... This is what happens late at night. Jenky. Detective Jenks. Don't worry about this one. I will go ahead and call her. She is a lizard woman. Rip her mask off. Okay, driver's license.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
You didn't ID
So
her?
you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Why didn't you ID her? If you're a bartender, don't you check someone's ID? Screwdriver, box of bottles, broken pendant, freedom, necklace card.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Isn't she wearing one right now? Hi, can we move on? No. Obviously, Lolly, this is important. We're uncovering a suicide cult, and you're being all, all reckless, and it's important to take our time. Why would I ask about his
anything
homebrew?
about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Homebrew.
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Shots fired at all the kitchen breweries. Hey, I homebrewed for a bit. I made my own homebrewed beer, and it was actually really good. It had some sediment floating in it that I had to I had to filter out on a number of occasions. However, it was still delicious beer, so you should fuck right off, lizard woman, with your... There's some sketch shit going on here. But what is it? Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate at the pub last Friday, approximately 7 p.m. Didn't know who Kate was with. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate gave Rebecca $20 for breakage. Kate was very drunk. Approximately 7 p.m. Hasn't seen the license before. Didn't know. Hasn't seen the license before. But that's... I wrote that when you were ranting on about the best position for sitting. I know, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's important to... Guys, if you wanna... You need to be Detective Janky or whatever. Jenks McGranks. Like, I've got to get in character, which, you know, requires me to lounge as extremely... And it's important. It's the only way I'm going to be able to spot the contradictions. Don't listen to these nerds. I'm actually enjoying the silliness. It's a nice change of pace from the 99% misses from all these XCOM 2 streams on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that RNG. I hear the RNG is almost worse than Darkest Dungeon. I feel like Ty's homebrew is like 50% ABV. What's ABV? Is that like the alcohol content or... I'm trying to get in the mind of the murderer. No, well, maybe a bit. You really love your sellout chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that little thing. I don't know. Okay. So, what else we got here? Has seen students wearing the necklace. Thinks the necklace has some sort of meaning. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate was very drunk. Didn't know Kate very well. I think we're good here.
That's it for the time
I can't
being.
think of
Thank you.
anything immediate. Is there anything I can use a screwdriver just on the... Okay, I see. Okay, so what we've learned here, we should go back and talk to, go left, leave the pub. Let's go talk to our two criminals on the hill. See what kind of lies they're cooking up. Hey, Simon.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Oh, there's like nothing else. Oh yeah, she didn't give me anything. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Damn it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I probably don't need to go here, but we'll see. Holy shit, that's the pub they used in Sherlock for the hounds in Baskerville? Really? I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like a pretty interesting coincidence. Did I show the broken pendant to...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I don't think I showed the broken pendant to, I'm gonna figure this out. Use a screwdriver by driving it into your head of the lizard lady and blow your whistle as she bleeds blue blood like the lizard she is. Do lizards do lizards have blue blood? Do we think Atlas? Atlas wouldn't be open yet. Happy Farm Paul. Maybe these guys, maybe these clowns are fucking here. I feel like there's something I missed. I didn't talk to Rebecca about one of the things. I think it might have been the broken pendant. I could be wrong. No, I'm probably wrong.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so... yeah, that wasn't... it's not a thing. Didn't see who Kate was with. Hasn't seen anyone wearing Simon's homebrew. Doesn't buy from Kitchen Brewery, buys from microbrewery. Didn't know Simon made homebrew. Huh.
Be
No,
back
she doesn't
later
have
on, if
anything.
that's okay.
She doesn't know anything. Okay, so let's go check a few more things, see if anything has changed. Maybe we'll meet somebody on the street. Let's start with this one. Nothing. Then this one. Nothing. Let's call the chief. Chief, I found all the murderers. It's all of them. Just call in an airstrike. Well, what kind of police chief doesn't answer his goddamn phone? Huh. Maybe he's dead too. Investigate behind the pub. This is where we find the bloody ice pick with human entrails still dangling. What does an ice pick even look like? I best bet we're about to find out. He looks so
A broken
sketchy.
window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Oh, the same tape. That's the same tape. That with the fucking. That's the same tape as the driver's license. Enter the outbuilding. Leave the courtyard. Ah. Yeah. There's no use for Kate's lost driver's license here. Yeah, I bet you the key I found will work here. Aha! Now, how many kidnapped orphans are we gonna find back here? Investigate behind the shelves. Imagine a murder weapon, and there you go. Perfect. The fuck? I told you it was a
mask
cult.
This is Rebecca's or Ryan's?
I told you we're dealing with a suicide cult. Am I stealing the mask straight up? I like it. Can I just wear the mask for the rest of the... Guys, think how effective the interrogations would be if I was like, oh, is that so? You really don't know who Kate is. Well, what do you think about this? And then they're like, oh shit, it's the mask! And then when they try to run, I just blow my whistle at them, which temporarily paralyzes them, because that's the whole reason the whistle exists. It's like, if there's a criminal, you fucking blow the whistle at them and it temporarily stuns them, and then you can interrogate them and give them the old, I know this and this. Okay. I should probably be drinking. It would probably justify what I'm saying. Okay, let's investigate behind the... Did you guys like
Looks
the...
like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
That actually hurts. That's a tricky thing to do. What? He didn't check? Is there nothing back there? Oh. Oh, shit. What do you know about the cardboard mask? Your viewer count went up when you showed when you showed us your mask. Ty, how the fuck do you do that? I don't know. I don't know. This is so chill. What's wrong with your arms? What do you mean? Okay, so we've got a couple things we can ask now, because we've illegally broken into their back building or whatever, and now I can confront the bartender and totally make her suspicious of everything by showing her that I sleuthed around. Let's do it.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said 2 girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
You're such a liar.
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really.
Arguments.
I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
Whoa. She's so sketchy. I can't tell if she's like super sketched out or like visibly aroused. Because like that face, it's like she's like a supervillain. She knows so much more. Okay. Hey, Jerp. Ty the artist can't spot the sketchy. Oh, I'm spotting it. Do I ask about the creepy mask? That's so obvious that I broke into the... Oh.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
So about the window out back. Oh yeah, the 2 girls broke it. Are you coming on to me? Okay, so contradictions. Asking Ryan about the mask. Mask used on the Atlas course. Mask allows students to roleplay. Thinks the mask is Ryan's. Broken pup. Doesn't know who broke the window. Heard about an argument between 2 girls outside. Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30 p.m. Taped over the window to make it safer. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. What about Kate being very drunk? Do you bar her for being very drunk? No. Oh, wait. Wait. $20 for breakage last Friday. But then... Aha. Aha!
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
He's so expressive.
Right.
I want
Do you
that.
think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
There's people screaming in my courtyard. I think there's a fight happening. Hang on. $20 for a window, I know. Ty, you didn't read the mask description? Oh. Really? Like... Okay, hang on. Didn't see who Kate was with. Rebecca told Jenks about the argument in the pub last Friday. Oh, that's probably what's her face.
Thank you.
They had an argument and then she murdered her. and then she murdered and then her and her crazy boyfriend murdered everyone else in the town except her, because she's a lizard and can't actually die to mortals. It's all coming together, guys. PvP in Ty's courtyard. Yeah, there's some World Star shit going on. Okay. Yeah, Simon's girlfriend's full shit.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
What you know about this mask, then?
Ever seen this before?
He's so extreme.
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Monday. With a college friend.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Ty, get a beer so you can stop being a crazy person. I probably should get a drink, because this shit's getting real. Okay. Yeah, guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna get a beverage, and then we're gonna hunt down, because there's a lot of lying. There's a lot of lying going on here, and there's a ton of murder going on right beneath my nose. So we gotta catch him. So give me a sec, guys. I'll be back in a moment, and yeah, we'll throw this down. Alright, we're back. Hello, my friends. Are we allowed to mention things we think might be contradictions? Yes. This is going to be a weird stream where normally I'm very strict about spoilers and backseat gaming. However, I think this game is more fun if the chat is kind of like, is kind of a part of it. So, pointing out interesting things is fine. And things you might think are a contradiction or whatever, but if you've played the game, or you've seen a streamer play it, or whatever, just sit back and watch. Like we don't want that kind of input. We just want speculation and whatnot. However, on to more important matters. So this is.
Well, it's about tree fitting.
Oh snap, Ginja! So check this out, guys. Dark Souls 3. This is. An Estus, for lack of a better... It's pretty orange for an Estus. Generally, Estus is more of a golden yellow color, but this is the best I could do. So this is Kraken, Orange Crush, and soda water. And it's very delicious. And also, to keep it exceptionally fancy, we also have another Estus in here. So, it looks cool, but it's super awkward to drink out of, yeah. 350 from Ginja. Wait. Is it supposed to be the Mortal Kombat theme or? Whoa. QQFQ. QQQFQ, thank you. You lucky little. Let's just wait for that to update. It's not awkward to drink out of it. It's fine. I just what does it say underneath? Oh, it's just the like legal information. It's pretty cool. Peeve has like 4 of these. Hey Ty, thanks for all the good laughs tonight. Super enjoying the stream lately. Also, first time donating, PogChamp. Thank you, QQQFQ, for the generosity, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Guys, are you enjoying this game? I knew this game would have potential because generally story-driven games with goofy characters give us a lot of like material to sort of analyze. And so far, I'm loving the shit out of this. So yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Okay, Kate's argument. Went home to see parents Thursday night. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. Oh, Rebecca. The pub after college. Did she just get wine though? Like... How do you go to a pub? Oh, okay. Only drinks wine and hates spirit. So you went to the pub to drink wine? Who does that? Is that a thing, guys? Do you guys go to a pub to drink wine? I love it. This game is amazing. It's fun to watch. Yay! That's good to hear. This is the weirdest anime I've ever seen, but I love it. Excellent. Only drinks blah blah blah. No. Pub wine seems like it would be the most shit tier. I go to the pub to drink beer and spirit. See, I knew she was a murderer. No one, only a murderer would lie about that. Okay, broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. But didn't she... Monday night, parents went home to see her parents late Thursday night, so wasn't around on Friday. Didn't she say she saw the necklace on... Or she saw something on Friday... Oh, wait. Last saw Kate in the college library on Thursday. But then she went home to see her parents Thursday night. Now that checks out. Alright, let's go talk to Simon.
Probably be back later.
Okay, you goddamn scrub. What do you know about this creepy mask?
At this. Know anything about that?
You know all about that. Look at that. He's about to
I haven't
lie.
seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
He just like...
I suppose that
Yeah,
might
go
be useful as
for
a
it.
conversational starter.
Yeah, go for it. So, that actually hurts a lot. I can't. I was gonna try and beat him for a moment and like talk about how awesome Atlas is, but sitting in that position drove the armrest into like my ribs, so I couldn't even breathe. But you guys get the idea. All right, Kate's argument.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Oh, those shifty eyes. You're such a murderer. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
He's a fucking liar and a murderer. Better not break your sellout chair because you'll need to sell out some more, and I'm still trying to catch up. I'm not gonna break. The chair is so high quality. Like this thing is crazy. Okay, so something's going on here. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. Masks are used during Atlas seminars. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. Atlas advertising.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
It's Ryan's mask, isn't it? How would he not know that? I don't know. Didn't even cross my mind. Detective 101, breaking in, stealing, everyone is guilty and lying, many facial features, and finally, I swear that married woman at the bar is trying to seduce me. Exactly. There's a lot of hocus pocus and smoke and mirrors going on, but I'm gonna find all the murderers, and before they ship off to Xenu or wherever they're going. Went to an Atlas seminar once with Simon, only went once to Atlas. I had been to similar courses before. Knows Rebecca quite well. Okay. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah. Where's the mask? Okay. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. No. Ryan and Paul. You know Ryan, though. If you know Ryan, how come...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Oh wait, what about the homebrew and not visiting pubs? I mean, you know, if you make your own homebrew, you don't need to visit pubs. If the window was broken on Thursday, how did Emma know about it on Monday? Didn't she say...
A few more questions, please.
Or was it Monday the previous? Okay, hang on. Library on Thursday. Went home to see parents Thursday night. Cardboard mask. Broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night. Knows about the broken pub window. No. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Didn't Emma say she like barely sees Kate or something? Yeah, but she said with a college friend. It wouldn't be those. Like, that doesn't make any sense. One of them assumed to be Kate. Yeah. Ty, I saw you on Tuesday. I was outside the chapel. Oh shit, you did. Were you just like lurking outside the chapel? Wait, how did she go to the library and her parents? Well, assuming she went to the library on Thursday, and then Thursday night she went to her parents? Like, that's fine, right? That checks out.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, the tape on the window. I gotta go back and show, cause yeah, that tape. How do I get the tape though? Is there something I can peel the tape off with, or maybe the screwdriver? No. I enter through here. Ask Rebecca about the poster. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm getting there, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Okay, I can't actually access the window from in here. Okay, cool. Let's just go back then. Leave the courtyard. Because the tape is the most damning evidence right now, because it was with her driver's license.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
That's a shitty agency, though. If we see you in public, would you be against us saying hi? No, of course not. You definitely come up and say hi. You can definitely come and say hi if you see me. Yeah, the PCs were close to the window. I could broke them. Wait, what? Yeah, they didn't let me in. I was looking enviously at you. The PCs were close to the window. I could broke them. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, Ryan had the poster designed by an agency. Poster was designed last year. That didn't tell me anything. No, you know, there's something else. The driver's license. Hasn't seen a license before. It doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Said she hasn't seen Kate's license before, but the broken pub window had tape. Wait, taped over... Come on. Yeah, so close. Okay. Taped over the broken window using that weird-ass tape. How do I connect... How do I connect the tape that's right here with the fact that she used that exact tape? Kate broke the window, doesn't know who broke the window. Unless I missed something stupid, maybe. No, I did that already. We already talked to that one. Or we already talked about that one. She said, doesn't know who broke the window. Kate broke the window during an argument. So we already figured that one. Wait. Wait, taped over the window to make it safer. Come on. Give me the butter. Damn it. Wait, strict about barring clients, and window heard the argument between the two girls outside. Kate broke the window during an argument. No? Fuck. If she saw the pub, wouldn't she see her license at least? If she saw her in the pub, wouldn't she see her license at least once? Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Was very drunk and never saw... I tried that one, though. Because she said Kate was very drunk and then hasn't seen the license before. It's like, how does that work? Last saw Kate in the pub last Friday, approximately 7 p.m. Wasn't the window broken on like Thursday? Wait a sec. Window broken... No. Heading to bed, good luck. Thank you, Big Hen. Have a good one. The sound of the police. Well, she broke the window around 6:30 and Rebecca saw it at 7, yeah. Am I getting... Oh shit, is that a ducal raid? Damn, thank you, Dan. Thank you very much for the raid. You raided right in between, like, looking at the chat and trying to figure something out and then searching through clues. So welcome, my friend. Sorry about the delay. I even met Lobos, but the PRs didn't even let me have a photo with him. God, I was so angry that day. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Rick. Kate's argument... Becca told Jenks about the argument in the pub last Friday. What am I missing? This is actually pretty tricky. Barring and she was very drunk. Yeah, see, I asked that one already. It's funny that all the suggestions everyone is giving me are all the like basic ones I've tried already. Like, Kate was very drunk when she came into the pub on Friday. She was already drunk. And then it's like, strict about barring clients. Like, that should be... Why isn't that... Like, she's strict about barring clients, and Rebecca thought Kate was very drunk when she came into the pub on Friday. Why wouldn't you kick her out then? Heard an argument between two girls outside. Someone told her about it. Back at it again with the raids. Can we go through each of the answers down the list? Yeah, I mean... there's something missing here. Doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. Boxes, yeah. I think barring clients means who she gets her alcohol from. Wait, what? No. No. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. No, it doesn't mean that. It means like clients being like the clientele of the bar, like the people who come in to drink. It means that if someone's like being rowdy, they get kicked out. Kate broke the window during the argument. Barring clients, broke the window during the argument. Like, kick her out. What the fuck? Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30. Mask used on the Atlas course. Mask allows students to roleplay. Thinks the mask is Ryan's. Suggests asking Ryan about the mask. Okay, let's go see
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Let's go see if we can get, strict on barring and never saw her license. Yeah, let me try that.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Hasn't seen the license before. This might actually work. No.
Thank you.
See, the
Probably
worst
be
part
back
is
later.
the tape. Why would the mask roleplay with the argument? Why would that connect at all, Lolly? Okay, we're going to Atlas and seeing if maybe they're open. Oh, they are. Okay. Well, this whole time we were trying to find, like, a secret line of dialogue, and here there's this whole other place we haven't even explored, so. And I'm not drinking this fancy enough.
A generous bestowal.
I ship Danzy. I think that's already been shipped, like in real life. But thank you, I ship Danzy. Yes, I do. Thank you for the $2. I ship them as well. Oh, do you mean Daniel? Wait. Aw. Simon said that what they say behind the mask is easier without. So what if a mask was involved in their argument? Aw, that would... Well, maybe because it was in the back? Maybe. That's a stretch, though. But you could be right. I'll check it out after this. All right, let's go talk to these slimy...
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Open sesame. What? Reading room. Oh. Nope. Okay. No. Use the screwdriver. We could use the screwdriver to break the door down. Because that works. Okay, that's not going to work. Fuck. So the lounge door doesn't work. The door on the right. Return to the hallway. Invite him to a drinking party, then a circle jerk. I'm going to go touch Stanzy's butt. BRB. The boyfriend said he hasn't seen the mask but doesn't belong to one of his teachers. We tried that, but it didn't work. I wasn't able to get anything to work there. What am I missing? So there's nobody here. So neither of these work. Hey, what's up? What's going on, man? Walks into the empty room. Use this poster. Well, I was thinking maybe he would look at the poster for like information and it would guide him in. I don't know. It seemed like a thing to try. You can try a clue thing? Was there a clue thing? I didn't see a clue option. Did I miss it? No, there's no clue. Oh, you mean try the, like, hint. Yeah, let's try that. Better investigate the woods again. Okay, so here I am thinking I'm gonna find all the shit. It's like, just go back to the places you haven't gone yet. Or you haven't checked in a long time. And now that I put my money where my mouth is for the Danzy OTP, I think I'll go to sleep. Good night. Good luck with the butt touching. Thank you, Rogue Ice. Have a good night, man. Thank you again. By the way, Ty, you're tall as fuck, right? Nope. I'm just under 6 foot, so I'm not super tall. Ty is a giant. Why do people make that assumption? I'm like absolutely average height. There's nothing remarkable about my height at all. Other than the fact that Peeve is very short. Okay, so there's nothing there. He just plays one on TV. I'm investigating the woods. This is the woods, right? That's where I am. The lake, maybe here? Woods Lane. Go back into the woods. Oh. What the what? The fuck?
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. Just go in. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Her house.
And what's your name?
What the fuck? Next piece ties a torso and a torso alone. Maybe some ergot leg, but just maybe. I hate how good the soundtrack is. His hat is so bad. Stanzy's 5'2". Yeah, no, that was Hookah, wasn't it? Wasn't he like... What kind of a fucking weirdo goes down to the, like... Goes down and sits in, like, the muddy leaves by a lake and smokes some hookah, like... Or some shisha or whatever it's called. Was that what it was? It was like a hookah and he was smoking the... It's like, yeah, let's go smoke some tobacco down by... like some fucking flavored tobacco down by the lake. Because that wasn't a bong. That, unless... Well, I mean, I guess you could smoke anything from that, but... That was a really bizarre situation. And he had his little box. He vapes. Vape life. Okay, let's go to the farmhouse then.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Isn't Frosty like really tall? Yeah, Frosty's like 6'5" or 6'4". Anything's a bong if you're bong enough, I know. It was a hookah, but it could have been a weed mix. That's true. He vapes while listening to Nightcore. There's something really funny about that. Have you been to a hookah lounge? I have, actually. There was one that was like right by my apartment. They had really good coffee, like fucking amazing coffee. But I think it was just a front for organized crime. Everything in my neighborhood is a front for organized crime, so it's gone now. But I've been to the lounge. I don't care for hookah though. Like tobacco, smoking tobacco doesn't really interest me. Look in the greenhouse. This detective is sketchy as fuck. He's doing so many like illegal things, but I guess you have to.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Did I take one of those? With the glass painted black, we're seen in the greenhouse at the farm. Okay. Let's go talk to our friend here. You live in a shady neighborhood Peeve and Brandon could never visit. I know, they would think I totally live in a sketchy neighborhood. It's like, yes, a good portion of my neighborhood is owned by the mob, yes, but they also own a lot of things. Like, if you're from Montreal, like that person that was from Montreal earlier, it's like the whole city is owned by the mob. It's nothing new.
Could I ask you a few more questions?
So
Take you long? Haven't got much time.
That was great.
Let's close the doors, shall we?
This guy's gonna be resistant and mean.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
What a sketch bag.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
What?
Right. Good enough.
What the fuck? This sketch ball? This is the start of a porn? Wait, who was murdered? Was it Rebecca? No, Kate. Ty lives in Murderville. From Montreal. I second. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Yasmin. I might be, you know, like, not gonna incriminate myself. Okay, so we gotta ask him the full length of question.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
Oh my
How did
God,
you know her?
you fucking...
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
This guy's so weird. He's got like... Yeah, didn't socialize with her, you fucking sociopath. This guy's mega sketch.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Wait, unlocked bicycle?
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
You're so sketchy. You're such a fucking liar. He's probably wearing one right now.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea.
So, like, the more casual...
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
He's got the sociopath voice, so creepy. Guys, acting is weird to me. They're all weird, but it's supposed... like, the thing about these games and the thing about all murder mysteries is all of the characters are supposed to be suspicious, and that's, like, part of the way they're presented. The best thing about the event for the chapel for me was that I, without knowing anything about it, went to San Francisco casually to visit my brother and found myself in the street with a huge-ass panel with Dark Souls 3 preview written on it. I hyperventilated. Damn, Rickfire. Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. That timing, though. I want a remake of the game, but with Ty being the internal thoughts of the detective after each question and just responding with, "Oh yeah, this guy's a sociopath. He did it." They all did it, guys. It's all a big, like, group cult conspiracy. And there's aliens. This is all gonna come to a head soon.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Mumps? 2 months? He's not gonna know about your stupid
Ever
cardboard
seen
mask.
This before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay. Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
If that wasn't a lie, then...
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
The way he's, like, staring off, like, forlorn, it's like there's a deep sadness. He's like, yeah, when I killed Simon and replaced him with a robot version of himself, I experienced deep regret that I have yet to overcome, but I'm slowly getting there by murdering aspiring PhD students in my town. Slowly, with every murder, I get a little bit closer to shedding my sociopathic nature and embracing the supervillain within. I need to make a fucked up game. That's what needs to happen. Okay. Photo frame.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Whoa.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Stop spoiling Soma. He's actually, like, interesting.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
All the dead people that
They
you
make
were
them for other
responsible.
people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
You know, I already stole it and showed it. Or no, that was the one he
Black
gave.
mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Hookah pipes. Okay. Can we catch him in anything he said? Can't remember the last time he saw Kate. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Didn't socialize with her. Doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Didn't know about Simon's bike. Last saw Simon about a month ago. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Last saw Simon about a month ago? No. Okay. Screwdriver, box of old bottles, broken pendant. Doesn't recognize the card or necklace. Knew Kate through, didn't socialize. Can't remember the last time you saw Kate. There's blood in his acid. He just called him out. Whoa. Whose mic is so shit? James's mic? Yeah. It's very tinny. Goddamn, how am I getting sucked into this game? I'm so lame. Hey, man, we're there together. I'm hooked. I gotta find out how many murderers we're dealing with so I can shoot them all. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Says Simon's homebrew is very strong. Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. Doesn't recognize the mask. Doesn't know anything about the argument. He doesn't fucking know anything. Has seen the poster at college. Knows Simon is in the Atlas course. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. Makes black scrying mirrors. Mirror was just one way of scrying. Scrying practiced for different reasons. Only makes the mirrors for others. Sells the mirrors but doesn't make a profit. Only makes the mirrors for others. Okay, hang on. Only makes the mirrors for others. And what about the homebrew? Traded herbal tea? No. I might not be able to get anything.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, let's go talk to some other stuff. Oh, Emma has that necklace. You're right. She had it before. Yeah, let's go back.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, let's go ask about the necklace again. Freedom necklace card. Doesn't recognize the card or the necklace. The fuck? It won't let me choose it. Okay. Can't. Oh, I think the game is broken. Hang on. I think I broke the game.
If that's okay.
It wouldn't be a video game if I didn't break it. Let's try again.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Now it works, okay. Okay, so the Freedom Necklace doesn't recognize the card or the necklace, but knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. So he doesn't know the last time he saw Kate. He doesn't know the last time he saw Simon. Okay, so that didn't work.
That's it for now. Thank you.
You're getting too close to the answer, yeah. He's like, what the fuck are you doing just coming in and out of my place? Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Okay. Let's go back to Simon and Emma and find out what they know.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay. Emma wouldn't know about the items at the farm workshop, but she might know about a black scrying mirror.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out.
What?
You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work.
What the fuck was that all about?
It didn't work, sir.
She's a witch. You're a witch. It's simple as that. To the graveyard with you. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. But James and you know each other through... Thinks James is creepy. Says the mirror doesn't work. She was at the market last Friday, but she was supposed to be with her parents. Exactly. That was the next thing I was... When did you go home? Thursday night? Or was that Kate's art? Yeah, what's this all about? Aha.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Whoa!
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
Bam!
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
Then you put the mask on her and you fucking stuck a shard of glass through the eyes.
She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else? Thank you. Probably be back later.
She did it. Cuff her. Put the cuffs on her. Okay.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
James is into New Age mysticism, thinks the government is tracking him. Oh, hey, Brandon! Yo, Ty, we need to play the culling like now. Looks as legit as fuck. I don't know anything about the culling, but yeah, is it out now? Do you want to play it like tomorrow? Like, yeah, I'm streaming like all weekend, so yeah, just hit me up on the Discords. He looks like a British Hasselhoff. He kind of reminds me of excessive profanity in a really strange way. I don't know why. You linked me the culling on Skype? Oh, okay. A few hours ago you were offline. Play it? Oh, yeah, I will. Okay, guys, I don't even know what the game is yet. Just, we will. It's like 100% Battle Royale, 16 players and weapons everywhere. Oh, cool. Teams of 2? Oh, yeah, I'll definitely try it out for sure. Do you want to like do that tomorrow, Brandon? Maybe do that and then do Oro and Cone, or maybe that tomorrow and then Oro and Cone the next day, or something like that. Okay. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. Doesn't know anything about the argument in the pub. But... Wait, last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. And then he said he went home.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It's closed alpha. You gotta apply or ask the dev. So yeah, we gotta get on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, Brandon. Okay, what are we doing next? Katie bought a mirror, demonstrated how to use the mirror, says the mirror doesn't work. But, like, she said, like, didn't see Kate very often. but then, like, was...
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Okay, let's go, The bartender knows now who was arguing. She must. How come she would try the mirror at her apartment if she doesn't see her often? That's the thing that was making me wonder.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Well, fuck. Okay. Broken pub window. Last Friday, approximately 6:30. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Kate broke the window during an argument. She doesn't know Emma. There are no options for me to be like, yo, what you know about Emma?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's see, what is it? You should call the chief for an update. Okay, see, that's, like, if I hadn't clicked that, I would have never thought to call the chief for an update. Alright, let's go call the chief. That's so weird. I wonder how long I would have struggled and wandered and tried everything and just like, let's just call the chief.
Hello, Jenks?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Yeah, bye.
He's like the most uncaring. Plug in your second controller in the USB port, Ty. Duh, obviously. Is that like a Psycho Mantis reference? So I can like read his mind? So there's something missing. Must be a contradiction somewhere. I know. Simon and Emma are the ones with all the contradictions. Emma didn't see Kate very often, but she knew she had bought the mirror. See, I mean, I'll ask that.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Didn't see Kate very often. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. It's gotta be it. Nope. See, I knew that wasn't that was a little bit too much of a stretch. Kate's argument. Lent money to Kate because Kate needed it. Ah, money. Okay, so if she lent money to Kate because she knew Kate was desperate for cash, but back here it said something, where's the jewelry one? Didn't she buy jewelry? Kate bought lots of new jewelry. The fuck?
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Got so much jewelry.
It wasn't about
She's
money.
the worst.
Was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
Murder.
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
What the fuck?
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
You're such a liar.
I'm not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
What do you know about Ryan?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I have to go talk to Ryan now, but I don't know if I can. Do you know about all of these things?
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Okay, so wait, if Ryan was having an affair, let's go talk to his wife. Be like, yo.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Didn't see who Kate was with. Necklace is an unwanted gift, but Ryan having an affair. So how did Emma get the necklace in the first place? Necklace, an unwanted gift, but Ryan having an affair. So how did Emma get the necklace in the first place? Ryan X mirror. So your husbando was having an affair.
Thank you.
I gotta go
Probably
back up to
later.
the. Oh, you're just stating sentences? Okay. See if we can get in here. Maybe there's someone to talk to. Oh, Emma was doing Ryan. I think maybe at I don't know. They were all guilty. Throw the book at them. No, that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna blow our whistle at everybody. Open up, nerd. The police cops are here. You fucker. Damn it, man. You should call the chief for an update. What? That's why. The fucking chief again. That's so dumb.
Is it Jenks by any chance?
Yes, Chief.
Surprise, surprise.
More news. Turns out the argument between Emma and Kate wasn't about money. Apparently, Kate was going to blackmail Ryan Rand because she had information that Ryan was
Can you
having an
imagine if
affair
your
with
name was
someone.
Ryan
Emma
Rand?
was trying to talk her out of it.
How did Emma find out about it?
Well, they were friends, so I presume Kate just told her.
Policemen don't presume, Jenks. They find out. If Emma was trying to talk her out of it, she must have had a reason. There's something missing, Jenks. Find out what Emma had to do with it.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
Bye-bye.
He sounds like a dick. Bye-bye. Okay, thanks, Chief. He had an affair with the chief. Alright, Emma. What else do you know?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Visit the pub Monday night with a friend. Has never met Ryan. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over his affair. Argued with Kate. Emma explained that Kate was going to blackmail Ryan over an affair he had. Has never met Ryan. Like, who cares? Knows Rebecca quite well, went to the pub after college. Oh, maybe that's why. That's the motive. Knows Rebecca quite well. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail. Maybe the necklace? Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Yeah, Ty, are we doing Oral and Cone tomorrow night then? Sure, Brandon. Yeah, I'm down. If you are. She went to a seminar with Simon. She did. She must have met him once. Went to the seminar with Simon. That's from the... Yes! So she's having an affair with Ryan. But then Kate was gonna blackmail him over... Yeah, they're having an affair. That's what's really happening. First I was gonna make like a joke about it, but now, no, that's true. Emma has never met Ryan, but they're totally fucking. They're totally banging. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon.
Aha. You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas.
Owned.
But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Aww.
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
They're banging.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
They're banging.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... You know, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
It would have blown up.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Oh, we did it. We did it, Skeletor. We did it. I did it with your help.
7 o'clock.
Giant
So,
kitty. She's
Ryan's a
kinda
bit of
big.
Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Skeletor's so chill, I know. It's getting harder and harder to pick up off the ground. That cat is huge, or Ty is a small person. She's not huge, she's just... She's a little big. Okay. Why is the music suddenly so extreme? Uh-oh. Hi!
Yes. Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions?
He's so sketched out.
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. You know all the things. How many Skeletors you bench?
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
Oh my god.
So you wanted to speak to me?
How casual can this
I believe
guy get?
that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
So that
Kate Vine.
expression.
Well, yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe
It
there may
was
be
suicide.
more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
He's absolutely a cult leader. Okay, we have a million things to ask him.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't expect her.
Voice is amazing.
It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Oh my god, this guy is such a fucking scumbag.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before. Sorry.
I don't know. Let me drown my indecision in this delicious Estus. You know, Dark Souls 3, it's coming out soon. Like, did I just catch you in like 10 lies at once? I think I did. He knows about the unlocked. Why would he give a fuck about an unlocked bicycle?
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Cat fur in my mouth. Please stop. You're like a 3-year-old mocking, and it's amazing. Oh shit, the music's getting all heavy. Are we about to have like a gunfight?
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
This guy is just a perpetual, like, face. 666 viewers, guys. Shit's getting real. You can tell the way the music is starting to twist, like it's... Okay, Simon's home... Why would he know anything about Simon's homebrew?
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
It's so stupid.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Oh my god. I love how they find a way to make this the most simultaneously, like... They make everyone extremely suspicious, yet somewhat believable. It's not a question about which one did it and which one did it. It's like, out of all of the suspicious people, who's the most suspicious? And it's like, okay, throw the book at that guy. Put him in chains. Cardboard mask. Here we go. Jenks hasn't asked Ryan about this yet. Select to ask what he knows. Oh, okay.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
But... Yeah, you do. He's like denying that the mask is like totally... The mask is what they use to like... You know, to justify all their actions. Like, yeah, you can't just murder someone, but put on the mask. Put on the mask, and then you all can get away with murder. At least that's what I'm under the impression. That's the impression I'm given.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
How did he score with, like, anyone? I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how did you woo... how did you convince Emma to...
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Oh, God. Oh, this is something. Now for the mirror.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
I feel like he just, like... I feel like he mentally punched me in the face there. It says Ty's playing Dark Souls. No, I updated it. Weird. Malarkey. Oh my god, we are dead. Yeah, this guy's super sketch. Okay, so there was one really obvious contradiction. It was the mask. The cardboard mask... Symbol not used on the course. Ryan said the triple goddess symbol isn't used on the course, but not necessarily the mask. He used to have a black mirror himself. Did he maybe get that from... Has never seen the license before. He really didn't say anything. Poster was designed by an agency. It was the first poster for Atlas. Atlas name picked randomly. He uses black magic to get the ladies? Yeah. The actor's actually so awesome. He's pretty good. Throw the book at him and then send him to the well wall. I find this game to be very enjoyable. Love me some mystery series. It's really good. I'm loving it a lot. Okay, so knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent injury. Wait a sec. Tape over it. The tape right there is the same tape they used to tape over the window. What am I missing? First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday. Last saw Kate at an Atlas meeting last Friday. Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. Kate was drunk? Hadn't suspect she had any emotional problems. Doesn't know about the car argument. Usually leaves Atlas. Starts preparation at 6:30. Yeah, exactly. Artiori. Got it. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural now. Holy shit. Alright, let's...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, let's see. Better see Simon again? Really? What did I miss from Simon?
A few more questions, please.
Black magic and satanic rituals. Used to have a black mirror himself. Didn't know about the argument in the pub. But what about the broken... Wait a sec. No. The broken window. He did know about it. I'm stupid. Where's the broken window? Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. No. Close. Simon's the blonde guy.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Oops. Simon's the blonde guy. This is Ryan. Ryan Rand, the serial killer. They're all fucking serial killers. Oh, I'm stupid. There's too many names. There are 666 viewers, yeah. Okay. Oops. Alright, now we go tell him about his girlfriend's affair.
Cute.
Well, this is like a whole different setup.
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh.
What was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the
Now he's getting as comfortable
But
as
it's
possible.
just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
It's just through the farm. We didn't get on that well, but it's just through the farm, you know. Like he's trying. Like if I can get like, and then what he does is he reclines just a little. There. Oh yeah. And then like I feel like every character in this game, the way they hide the fact that they're all fucking murderers, is by being as extremely comfortable at any given moment. Ty, don't ever attempt an English accent. Shh. I wish we should be so insulted by that. There's a reason I don't try to do fake accents, because for the first word or two it sounds right, and then it goes into somewhere else. Like that one went into like Irish. There's a reason I don't do that. Okay. Why am I here? What did Ryan tell me? What did Ryan tell me? I'm going to laugh so hard when you fall off that chair. Shh. It's not gonna happen. Do this whole playthrough with a British accent? Immersion? No, you don't want to hear that. It'll be bad. People will leave and never come back. I rarely do accents because they're always insulting. Doesn't know anything about... Okay, hang on. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. Wait, James is into New Age mysticism? Do a Newfie accent? No. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Simon said he went straight home after Atlas last Friday. But last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. The bicycle. I haven't really thought about the bicycle. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Bike is the only way Simon can get to work. Did I ask? Bike is the only way Simon can get to work. Is it that though? He drives too. Ryan told you Simon drives. But where can I call him on that? Freedom necklace. He talked about the necklace being something they use, like a symbol. And I had a... Oh, he said he thinks he might. Well, what about the masks? The previous guy said they're not used in seminars, didn't he? And this claims the opposite. I know, but I don't know how to call him out on that. Like, let me just... Like, masks are used during Atlas seminars. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. DUI City, cuff him. Simon took Kate's car. Doesn't know anything about the license. Doesn't know anything about Kate's license. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. I believe Ryan said that the symbol has no relevance to the course, not that the mask. Yeah. This is actually really hard. Ryan says the mat. Yeah, I think. No. I think he said the symbol doesn't matter for the seminars, but I think the masks. Check out the greenhouse. Oh.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe there's more. Maybe there's something else at the greenhouse. That's smart. That's pretty smart then. So let's go to the greenhouse.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Go further up? Whoa. Mint?
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
Alright. The weed house? There's no weed in there, that's for sure. There, that's where they drowned Kate, in that, like, tub. Okay, let's go talk to this sketch-ass motherfucker. This guy is so sketchy. Packet of dried leaves.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Yeah. That's some horse shit. Won some cookery competition. Packet contains mint leaves. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm moving tomorrow, but I can't stop watching the stream. I'm sorry. We're closing in. A
few more
budding
questions,
chef.
if you don't mind.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Leaves could be sage. Hasn't seen the leaves before.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'll go ask her about the fucking leaves. I don't know.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Wow, that face.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Jesus. I refuse to sleep until this is done or you finish streaming. Well, it's almost 4 a.m. and I've been at it for 9 hours, so... But I would like to maybe finish this chapter. Just the best chef ever, no big... He's like, yeah, I dabble, I win national competitions occasionally, it's no big deal. Like, Chef Ramsay himself knighted me, like he put the sword on my back and said, like, you are now the top chef, lol. He's like, I now like GG lol. Okay, let's find out what this is all about.
Do you know what these are?
Mint.
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Why is she...
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic. And legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Salvia is super fucked.
No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
You don't take medicine? She is a fucking lizard
Rebecca
woman.
to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
So, for anyone that doesn't know what salvia is, you can look up YouTube videos of it. Salvia is hilarious because marijuana is illegal in a large portion of the world, but salvia is not, mostly because like it takes time for these things to be legalized or whatever. Salvia briefly turns you into a complete idiot. Now it's different depending on what kind of person you are and everything, but you can watch videos of people doing salvia and like for like let's say 2 minutes they are like, salvia is the kind of thing if you were, it makes you so fucking useless. It's 10 to 30 seconds. Oh, that's all? Okay, I've heard of trips lasting as long as 2 minutes, but for that 10 to 30 seconds, like, people could kick your door down and come in with guns and you wouldn't even, like flinch. It's so fucked up, but it's very brief, which is probably why people do it. It doesn't, like, permanently fuck you up. But, like, if you watch people on YouTube do it, it's like, the trips are so scary and bizarre and different, like, depending on who takes it. I don't know, man. Salvia is crazy. The leaves were from the Salvia divinorum plant. Leaves are from Salvia, also called magic mint. It just shuts you down for 30 seconds. Well, this game is average 6 hours and 43 minutes long. Why so specific? It's not as bad as people say. It's just like my friend Georgie has really long hair and it looked like snakes moving around on his head. He was headbanging to Iron Maiden, so it looked even weirder. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it depends on the person, but I've seen people absolutely lose their mind briefly. I don't know. That's crazy to me. It undoubtedly depends, but that's what hallucinogens do. It's just crazy that it's legal. And it's so fast acting and like direct. That's why we don't do drugs, probably. Blondie lied since he traded salvia for beer. How can he not recognize them? That's right. They did trade. Doesn't take you to, is a hallucinogen. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Magic mint. Okay, so let's go back to our best friend over here and be like, yo, what's all this? What's all this then? Good night, Joss.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
What a fucking... What a fucking liar. Packet contains mint leaves. Never heard of salvia. Wait, doesn't know much about plants. Won some cookery competitions. He's such a liar. Wait a sec. James said contains mint leaves. Where's the homebrew? Traded his herbal tea. How is he making herbal tea if he doesn't know anything about plants? How did that not... Wait. James traded his herbal tea with Simon for Simon's homebrew. How is James making herbal tea if he doesn't know anything about plants? Doesn't know much about plants. How do you make herbal tea? Like, that right there should be a contradiction. Like, I don't know much about plants, but I can make tea. No, but you can't make herbal tea. This isn't like herbal tea he just has. Like, the idea is that they both made these, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Knew it was mint, doesn't know much about plants. Yeah. No, guys, I get that you have herbal tea, but the impression was that
please. Thank you.
They made their things and traded them. Not like... But, I mean, I could be wrong. Okay. So, packet contains mint leaves. Doesn't know much about plants. But he said it was for cooking.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
We gotta go talk to Simon and be like, yo, this is some bullshit. I blend my own tea. Yeah, well, Jerp, then you do know stuff about plants, don't you? Jerp, if you're blending your own tea, do you at least know what you're putting in your tea? Would you accidentally put salvia in your tea? Probably not. I imagine, Jerp, when you're blending your own herbal tea, you don't just reach into a garden and just start, like, dropping leaves and stuff into a pot and then just drink it. Like, let's put some wolfsbane and some nightshade and some mescaline and some peyote and, like, an entire... I don't know, man. I just think you would know... You wouldn't just randomly stuff plants in there. You have enough understanding.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay.
Ever heard of salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Yes.
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Damn it. I broke the game again. Hang on.
Probably be back later. Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Get that recipe from that one troublesome turtle? I did. Can I see your herb cabinet if you have that stuff available? No. Okay. Hasn't seen the leaves before. Has tried salvia a few times. How? That's a contradiction. How do you try a drug without ever seeing the drug? Maybe it's the form it was in. I guess you can't just take the leaf. Do you take the leaves or do you like grind them up and fucking like? No, don't you smoke the leaves? Maybe not the leaves. Maybe you have to. I've never taken salvia. I don't claim to understand it, but is it something you grind up and smoke, or is it something you never tried any other hallucinogenic drugs? Leaves could be sage. I don't get it. It's a fine grain? Pretty sure you insert it rectally. Traded beer for herbs, you're right, he did. Homebrew. No. Hasn't seen the leaves before. That's so it's so fucked I had to click it again. Okay, let's go see if Emma knows anything about salvia.
Ever heard of salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No.
He's so intense.
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
You're such a liar. Yeah, that's what someone would say. Who's never taken any illegal substances. Okay, so doesn't know anything about plants. Doesn't know anything about plants, but knows salvia is a hallucinogenic drug. Thinks Rebecca would know about them. Okay.
Be back later on if that's
We gotta go talk to Ryan about the salvia. Because maybe he gave the salvia to Kate and then like threw her in the lake. I don't know. Do you think he gave her salvia and then pushed her in the lake? Like I at this point I don't know what could be. The thought of that is actually really funny and really sad.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
What is it?
You might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
This guy... he's an alien wearing human skin. He has to be. There's no way... okay.
Have you ever heard of salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need.
Oh.
As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No.
She had morphine in her
My
blood.
students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
No interest in drugs. No student has ever brought drugs to Atlas. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises. Doesn't keep any medications on site. Kate was drunk at the last... last saw Kate... first met Kate. Enjoyed... doesn't keep any medicines on site. Anything about plants suggested Rebecca would know. Doesn't know anything about plants. No interest in drugs. Oh, this is hard.
Okay, that's it for now.
My guess is it's probably going to tell me to call the inspector or something ridiculous. Show me a tip. Better try the woods again. I keep thinking I'm like missing something fundamental because that's what I'm used to in video games, like missing the most obvious thing, and then it's like, go check this arbitrary spot where we're totally, oh, here we go. What the heck?
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
Holy
shit. It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to
Do you not
discuss it at
understand
the
how
moment.
the police works? Are you kidding?
Pathetic.
He's an alien.
Brat.
That guy
Why
is...
would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a diehard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
That guy is absolutely an alien because no one would like no one would use that like for the graffiti and like who does that? Who's like carving like yeah like that into the tree and then getting in like a cop's face. Oh, that's so cheesy. Okay, so what did I learn there? Who the fuck is this guy? Now I have to go talk to everyone again. Better try the woods again. There are also things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, James, Rebecca, and Ryan about yet. Yeah, I know. The hand symbol. Okay, let's go up here.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Pathetic.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
Jesus.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wait a sec. Doesn't know what that could mean, but you know all sorts of devil things.
please?
But I guess he, yeah. Doesn't know what the finger symbol could be used. But used to read about black magic and satanic rituals, so there must, no.
Thank you.
I knew that was a
Probably
stretch.
be back later.
I knew that wasn't going anywhere. Alright, let's go talk to these nerds. Can you imagine for a second? Guys, I want you to imagine, let's say a crime went down in your neighborhood on like your street, and there's a detective pacing back and forth up the street over the course of 5 or 6 hours, literally knocking on your door every 15 to 20 minutes, asking you about the most arbitrary shit, not gathering all the clues and bringing them all to you, but like imagine this is how investigations were actually carried out. Like, oh, I found a symbol.
Things,
like,
please.
he just, like, here's this bag of herbs, and here's this symbol, and what does this mean? And you know, what do you think of this mask? But, like, wouldn't somebody just, like, assume you were incredibly incompetent?
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The 3 fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course.
Oh.
The 3 freedoms.
Holy shit!
What? The 3 freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free?
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward.
He's so
intense. It serves
intense.
no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Guilt is destructive.
Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay, we are absolutely going back here. So what about this free to be freedom of the free? We're gonna we finally catching this nerd in a lie. He's been so smug with his scotch,
if you don't mind.
and he's perpetually drinking scotch throughout the entire day. All right, nerd.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase "free to be free"?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Doesn't know how the fingers symbol could be used. Ryan invented the phrase. Phrase invented while in the village hall. Right background. Come on, man. Please. Give me the green. One of these is the green. Ryan said he didn't know how the fingers sign could be used on the course. But he invented it.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Damn it. Okay, I guess we'll go talk to the chief. Oops. Hang on a sec. Just want to see if there's any... No. That is so totally a contradiction, yeah. Free to be free equals the necklace? Really? But he said it was this. Really want to keep watching, but I'm going to try to sleep now. Love watching you play these mystery story games. Oh, thank you, Yasmin. Have a good night. Huh. Huh. Alright, let's go call the chief and be like, listen, chief, I don't know if I'm cut out to do this anymore. I'm kind of bad. But maybe... Let's see if we can get the chief all frustrated again. No. The card for the necklace had freedom on it, but yeah, I know, but he What about this symbol? He just said he didn't know what it would be used for, but... Oh, but the kids were using it. Oh, that's right. The kids were actually using it. Not... That makes sense. Okay, so we gotta show this to more people. Go to Emma. We need more games like this, not just mystery, but everything about this is good, and the acting and the silliness and the faces and Ty just being Ty, 10 out of 10, loving this. That's good feeling, because it's nice to know that I don't just have to play like... It's good to know that I don't just have to play like PvP in a game and like competitive, crazy shit. I can just play stuff like this. Okay.
A generous bestowal.
Thanks, Ginja. Ginja.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks. Do you know the phrase, free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What?
I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
You've become a variety streamer, and I am okay with it, yeah. It took a while, that's for sure. I don't know what else, okay, I talked to you about that.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I guess the only other two people we could talk to are our favorite, the witch man living in the farmhouse. He's my favorite. Any excuse to go talk to him is a good excuse. That zealous speech, yeah. Off we go to Abbey Farm. This is much more intense than your standard PvE or PvP. This is the real deal. Games these days often have better plots than movies, yeah.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay, this guy's got to know some shit.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
He's such a liar. Ugh. This guy would be infuriating to talk to if you were an investigator, because he's so...
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Imagine an investigator coming, knocking on your door every 20 minutes to come sit down and ask you, like, have you heard of this random phrase? No? Okay, goodbye. I just thought I would try. Okay, three-finger symbol used in Satanism. Hasn't seen anyone local using the symbol.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Is there... I wish there was a way to buy that Estus flask. I mean, they might sell them somewhere. I don't know. Like, they're not available right now, but they may sell them at some point. I wouldn't rule that out. You ever heard of a company called Wapio? Shegs in Exo? Wapio Shegs. I've heard of Wapio Shegs. Isn't that something you... Wait, who the hell is Wapio Shegs? That sounds like something you would have come up with, Jerp. Is that one of your characters? Also, just like you, it takes Ryan 6 hours to finish one drink. Yes, that's true, actually.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
In the Detectives of Defense, the dude has only been sitting and staring into the fire, contemplating the many souls he has claimed and stuffed into those mirrors. Touché.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay. Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Believes people can be hung up on guilt. Knows about the free to be free phrase.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
It's the 3 gibberish words we ended up with during talking and nobody exposed. I thought it sounded like a law firm. That's actually amazing. That means I love you in sign language. It's true, that is I love you in sign language. Try the woods again. Who's in the woods? Get out of the goddamn woods.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, thank you, No Name Reaper, for the 148. Is there anything I could do here? No. I've already been here. Back to the junction. Woods Lane. Go back into the woods. Now we want to go... Damn it, man! There was another spot that I have trouble getting to. This one, but then I want to go left. Oh, continue to the path end. There we are.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
What?
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Poor sod.
Poor sod. Poor sod. Well,
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station. Find out a bit more about this Liam.
Liam. Poor sod.
DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Ah, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember.
Drunks are the most reliable.
Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. It's a suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Only you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Jenksy?
I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Suicide. Huh. Okay, so now we have a million more things to ask about regarding Liam's death. Okay, guys, it's 4:20 a.m., so I can't think of a better time to call it. We've been at it for almost 10 hours. I'll be back again all day tomorrow, so keep an eye on Twitter for when I go live. And yeah, this was fucking amazing. This game is so good. But yeah, we are gonna call it because I'm really tired, and I know some of you are as well. I'm still kind of recovering from my trip as well, so yeah, I don't want to push it. But yeah, we'll do some Oro and Cone tomorrow night at some point, and yeah, other than that, like I said, keep an eye on Twitter. I'll go live before then. We'll do some stuff leading up to it, and then blah blah. But anyway, let's go raid someone. No Name Reaper, hey Ty, been watching since the Dark Souls 1 days, loving the stream, and I'm glad the streams keep getting better and better. Ming Lee. Thank you, No Name Reaper. Let's find someone to raid. But yeah, thank you. How much was that for again? $1.48. That's an awkward number, but I like it. Sour Kool-Aid show is looking like a fun target. We might do that. Fate Falls. Grimm's. Let's do Pretty Princess cast. Black Diesel. Jeff. Yeah, I misspoke and it sounded like I said something else, but I definitely did not intend to do that. Fate Falls, Sour Kool-Aid. Let's do... Fuck it, let's raid Alaskan Savage. That looks fun. Okay, guys, we are off to twitch.tv/Alaskan Savage. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I had a blast, and I hope you guys did too. This was actually my first stream since going to San Francisco. It's weird. It feels like that was forever ago for some strange reason. This was an A+++ stream. This game is amazing. Sometimes it's the game that makes the stream so good. So again, we'll be back sometime tomorrow. Keep an eye on Twitter. I love you guys, and let's go hang out with Alaskan Savage.